Do you wish you could quit teaching and start working from home so you could spend more time with your babies? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your teaching income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey mama, welcome to Ditch the Classroom. I know you're over there Googling jobs for teachers, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step toward quitting teaching. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to make quick money. Virtual assistance is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name's Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Sister, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step out of teaching. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey y'all, welcome back to the second episode in our new series, The ABCs of Becoming a Virtual Assistant. This is a series where we're going to have 26 episodes, one for each letter of the alphabet, helping you become a successful virtual assistant. So today's episode is B is for boundaries. To become a successful virtual assistant that's not working 24/7, that has time for everything that's important to them in their life, for their families, their faith, their health, all of the things, we have to have boundaries in place. We need to have boundaries with our clients, and we need to have boundaries with ourselves. So with your clients, you need to make sure you have expectations set from the get-go of what your clients can expect from you. When are you available to work? How quickly can they expect for you to get projects done? How quickly can they expect for you to respond if they shoot you an email of something that they need done? When will they have additional charges if there's extra work over the scope of what they hired you for? How many meetings will they have with you per month? What happens if they need an extra meeting? How much will you charge for that? Where can they communicate with you? Maybe you don't want them to communicate with you like on Facebook Messenger. Maybe you want it all to be through email so you can keep track of it easier. You have to set these boundaries in place with your clients up front so they know exactly what they can expect from you. And also, you need to make sure you stick to it. If you give them these boundaries and then you don't hold to them, they're going to start overstepping more and more because they know that you're not actually holding to them. So one really great way to set these expectations is to, one, have them in your contract, but two, send them a welcome email as soon as they hire on with you with these boundaries set up. So your working hours, how they communicate with you, all of the things. That way they know exactly what they can expect from you. Then if they overstep, you can just say, hey, just want to let you know in my welcome email, I broke down, these are my work hours. This is when you can expect to hear from me. And there you go. That way you can just refer back to that and it makes it easier if they do overstep. Okay. So second is the boundaries with yourself. I know a lot of times becoming a virtual assistant, you can get tempted to work like 20 million hours a day. But you're doing this, again, so you can have that time with what's most important to you, your faith, your family, your health, and all of those things. So make sure you're setting boundaries with yourself on how much you're working each day. And part of that is setting your work hours, knowing exactly what you're doing in those working hours so you can get the things on your to-do list done and not just floundering around scrolling or doing tasks that don't even really matter and then feeling like you didn't even get anywhere. So having a plan in place for yourself will help you to hold to those boundaries so that you still have the time and energy to pour into the things that really matter. Okay. You guys, boundaries are so important. That's why this is the second episode of this new series. And I want to let you know that in the Teacher Turned Freelancer Academy, I help you set these boundaries. I give you a welcome email template to send to your clients that puts those boundaries into place for them. And I help you figure out your plan for when you're going to work and what you're going to do when you're working so you don't overstep those boundaries. So if you need that assistance, come and join us in Teacher Turned Freelancer Academy. You can find it at teacherturnedfreelancer.com. Get registered. I can't wait to see you in there. And I want to remind you to tune in tomorrow for episode 3 of this series, The ABCs of Becoming a Virtual Assistant. Cannot wait to see you back here, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I'd love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@ditchtheclassroom.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my Ditch the Classroom toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/Ditch the Classroom. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you too can ditch the classroom.